my Levi jeans. When you're popping out your phone, put it down to the ground.
Baby, you know I'm on my bullshit. How does you fly? Rodeo in your room, that shoe breaks loose with perfect timing. Y'all wanna tease me in them jeans, girl.
Hello. Hold on, I got a message for everybody coming in.
You don't like Donald Trump. You think he's a terrible person and a terrible president. You think MAGA's stupid for blindly following him and believing everything he says. You don't vote Republican because you think their policies are trash and only benefit rich people. You think Charlie Kirk was a racist that spread lies about black people. You had smoke for Nelly. You had smoke for Snoop. Hell, you had smoke for Chrisette Michele. Nicki Minaj just aligned herself with all those people you don't like, and you sitting here with a straight face talking about I stand with Nicki. Quick question, what the fuck kind of sense does that make? Nicki Minaj.
Hold on, I ended it too soon. I want to play it. I'm going to keep playing it.
Gays, trans. Who do they hate the most? Black, gays, trans. So it appears to me that y'all morals depend on the messenger. She's aligning herself with people that hate you, and y'all are the ones defending her. That's why they don't take us seriously. All it takes is the right person to say shit, and y'all will jump right on board. This is not like saying I have a Republican doctor in a song. She's aligning herself with the powers of people, or the people with powers, to implement laws that could change your daily life. And y'all are the ones defending this shit. Help me understand.
Yeah, help me understand, because not only that, we're going to talk about the dog whistle too while we're talking about these files. So I was strolling, minding my business, just got done. Hey, honey, the career is dead. I'm telling you now, it's dead. I see it. I was going to wait till Friday to come in here and talk about this stuff, but when I saw what was transpiring, and I'm going to try to do this within an hour because we got to watch. Wait, what time is it? Okay. I can do this in an hour and 15 minutes because we got to shoot to Married to Medicine and Real Housewives. I'm going to play the audio, but I'm not going to play the visual, okay? But I say, no, I'm going to wait till Friday. Mind my business. I see this. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Oh, yeah. Read it. I don't know why people leave. No, come back. Come back. Come on back. Come on in. Yeah, I told you so. Dear LN, I think that's what they say. Yeah. As you know by now, I have taken the short route home. Good luck. We should one thing. We share one thing, one love. Hey, they reach their full potential. One president also shares one love in yours. That ain't all. Girls, when a young beauty worked by the love to grab snatch, where we ended up snatching girls in the system, life in the affair. I'm gonna leave that there for y'all. Why are y'all surprised? When the man had a campaign said that he snatched him by the cookies. Girl, don't get me started. Honey, that press tour. We're going to talk about it. Oh, wait. Then shout out to his wife, Kevin, because I got some other stuff to share. So there's an email going around. They done blurred some stuff out. I'm going to try to read it to my best potential. I'm going to try to read it. Okay. This is an old email in the 90s, but it came out that it received October 27th of 2020 at 3:20 p.m. And it says the National Threat Operations Center unit to report potential information related to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell provide the following information. Reported around 1997, he made contact in the date. Hold on, let me see what this is. Okay, I had to check my account. I'm sorry. From 6 to 7 years prior, as they had a son together. Ended up dating and explained she was having money issues and problems with her daughters. Noted that they were friends from before during the contact in 1997. Asked how to spell Giselian numerous times, and as noted, this is a minor. That's why her name is blocked out. She had taken her daughters up to one of the supposed fathers who lived in the Niagara Falls. So this is a witness and they're protecting it. This is from the Federal Bureau of Investigation Unclassified. It is this Federal Bureau of Investigation Unclassified intake. Okay. Reported she had met a lady, invited her daughters, and they put her date of birth to a fancy hotel in DT and some of his friends in 1997. Continue asking how to spell Giselian, implying Giselian had given her money and would give her additional money if needed. On Christmas Eve in 1999, on the day prior, was over visiting his son when he, with prior years, began talking to. Okay? Okay? I'm live, babe. Here. So as y'all see that one. So it says driving about his time driving a limousine 2 years in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Time as a driver. Then who name y'all see? Who name y'all see? I'll let y'all read that. I'll leave that right there. So for the simple fact of it is that yes, he's in it. And they're doing, and I told y'all, they're using old girl as a pawn to have her on there to deflect. There are some things about EK as well in the things that she has done. Okay? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and read it. Mm-hmm. Nicole worked for security for Hillary and Bill. And Nicholas. And Nicholas worked recently at the door. Hillary walked up, drank, and began yelling as they asked to leave and fire Nicholas, which led Nicholas to attempt to set up for the. Mm-hmm. So Bill Clinton said, listen, I don't give a damn. Okay? You can release the files all you want to. And like I told y'all before, and I say it again, Bill was held accountable. See, the difference was Bill was held accountable. We understood Bill had to go because he had people on his knees and other things. We understood that. Y'all the ones that just don't understand that this man has to be held accountable, including him. And yes, this is why they're walking away. Republican parties are walking away. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is out, y'all. It is out. It's out. So while I'm here to tell y'all, it was never about, and I told y'all this, it was never about immigration or economics. It was about separation and hiding what they wanted to hide. We're going to get into that. Let me go to DL Hughley page. DL Hughley. Okay, and he said it best. And I think people are starting to realize it was never about economic wealth or economic situations. And it was because I want to get in a seat to hide. Here we go. I want to hide and I can cover it up. There you go. The letter sent by Epstein to Nazar right before his unalive reads, our President Trump shares our love for young girls and noble girls. That was in 2020 that I just read to y'all. They also have that email I just read to y'all about what happened. They just released that. Like I told y'all before, Pam Bondi was on the chopping block. And yeah, this is true. This is everywhere. Here you go. I read this to y'all. It's trafficking. This is the paperwork they had when Epstein. Oh, it's clear on this one. Y'all can read it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna give y'all like 5 minutes to read it. If y'all want me to make it bigger, I will make it bigger. I do have it. It's right there. First it was the Barbs. Child, now it's MAGA, child. I wanna hear what MAGA got to say. First it was the Barbs. Now it's MAGA. Child, the Barbs are in the upheaval and the Barbs, not Barbs. Do you believe us now? The tap dancing? Huh? Y'all gotta listen to keywords when people have conversations about no ABs and all. Y'all gotta listen to people talk. Why? It's always an agenda. Hey, CC Life, it's always an agenda. This is real. This isn't fake. This is probably what they used to nail him to the wall. In her. Okay, I know it's a lot to take in. All in one day. You know, Christmas came a little early, didn't it? All right, let's move on. So, child, let's talk about this. So, Shorty did get paid, and now we see why she's grifting so hard. Awful convenient that Nicki Minaj found her conservative voice right as she's losing a $20 million mansion and her husband needs a pardon. Just like Russell Brand becoming an anti-woke crusader right after being accused of sexual assault. It's a grifter as old as time. And yes, her husband was a grifter. Miss EK, she admitted to it.
He is married to a woman of Indian descent.
Yes.
He has mixed race children.
Does.
So to all of the MAGA voters out there, if this man will not defend his wife and will not defend his kids.
We know why he won't defend his wife and his kids. Because he say, I'm running for 2020. We already know what's up. Ain't nobody crazy.
Do you think he gives a crap about you or anything to do with you? He is married to a woman of Indian descent.
Yes.
He has mixed.
Let me go back to my home page. I want to share what Miss Nikki Free, y'all go follow her as well, what she had to say about this dog whistle that JD Vance gave. Let's talk about it.
Comments at that KKK rap. Oh gosh, I mean, at the Turning Point USA gathering, weren't pro-white. They were pro-racist, and he knew exactly what he was doing. JD Vance stood on that Turning Point USA stage and tried to act like he was defending.
When she came out and said that Black women should lower themselves and their standards of beauty to white women, that was a whistleblow into introduction of what he said, that you should not, when he said, listen, you don't have to be afraid to be white anymore. That was a whistleblow. We're in 2025. I told y'all, I'm going to say it again, these YNs ain't finna play with y'all. Nobody. Get ready, because you going to get some insults and everything else. It is coming.
Some imaginary group of people under attack. But let's get something straight. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, in America has ever had to apologize for being white. Not once, not ever. So when he says, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Bingo.
He's not talking to all white Americans. He's talking to the ones who resent equality, who feel threatened when other people get rights, who think accountability is persecution. That's who he was signaling, and he signaled them clearly. This was not about identity. It was about license, a license to drag racism out in the open and pretend it's just pride. And Turning Point, of course, that's where he said it. A stage built on grievance politics, on telling the most privileged people in the country that they're somehow victims of the world around them. JD Vance did not deliver a message of empowerment. He delivered a message of permission to lash out, permission to resent progress, permission to be openly hostile under the banner of patriotism. He's not defending white people, y'all. He's defending white racists. And he wrapped it in a performance that crowd was ready to cheer. Call it what it is and call it out every damn time, because that was not a message. It was a dog whistle, and we all heard it loud and clear.
92% girl power redefined.
All right, y'all, we finna go to TikTok. Now I want you to brace yourself, because we're going to listen to upset people and people that are just like, we told you so. Brace yourself. Okay? There are people that's going to be upset. Okay? Now, excuse me. It's crazy how Bill Clinton say he don't give a damn, release it. Y'all know Bill basically said it. Bill said, y'all know who I am. Like, I don't know why. Just release it. He's going to tell you. And I mean, Bill was like, hell, shit, it is what it is. The most thing, Bill feel like, listen, I'm in it. But it's more to it. It's not just me. And you're going to be surprised, because they're trying to grift it to me and everybody else. So guess what? And obviously he say release the whole darn thing, and that they did. So he was just like, basically, he know what we don't know.
No way, y'all. There's no way. There's literally no way they're this stupid. Do y'all remember months ago, whenever the first Epstein stuff started coming out, and people were realizing like, oh, like they literally didn't use the proper like redacting pen or tool or whatever the hell. They just used a black highlighter, which, you know, to like the naked eye looks completely the same. But if you're on a computer, which, you know, we all are, and you copy and paste the text that you want, including stuff that's redacted, like the words under the redactions are there.
Now, like I told you before, what's redacted was his name is there, but it's the name and the birth dates of the victims in the new one. And I think people are going to put it and look at it and how graphic it is. And y'all got to understand, it's going to tell the age of those girls.
So anyway, I remember when that was happening weeks ago and people were commenting being like, oh my God, no, like take this down. Like we don't want them knowing this and then like fixing it. Like we want them to use this same stupid tactic for the whole files. Guess what they did? Guess what they did, y'all. Guess what they did? They are so fucking stupid. So fucking incompetent. But like, that's the thing that's gonna save us? Like, oh my God, there's so much. There's levels to this. This is literally crazy. They are so stupid. They are so stupid. Just, I need someone to go through all of them. I need someone to go through all of them and literally copy and paste all of it. Because how much you want to bet it's Trump. Trump. Which, yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
We all know. I know, yes, I've been saying that all this Epstein stuff is going to come out and the regime is going to be taken down around the holidays, but we're cutting it kind of close. What do you guys think? Comment below and do all the stuff. Like, repost,
all right, y'all,
share
I'm
with a
gonna end
friend,
this live
get this
real
out
quick.
there.
I'm gonna
Because
do another live.
if this could be the thing
I got some
that ends it all and finally puts it all out there.
They got me going nuts today.
Chop chop. No way, y'all. There's no way. There's literally no way.
We're gonna play a couple more videos. Listen, I got some things about the Romika case. We're not gonna be on here long. Oh my God. And I'm gonna try to make it short, okay? All right. So you know what? Better yet, let me do it while we're on here. Let's go to this. I'm gonna share this, and then I'm gonna do my screen share and do 12, okay?
7, a limo driver reported to the FBI that he drove Donald Trump in his limousine. The driver said that he heard him bragging to a Jeffrey about abusing girls. But that's not the worst part. The report also indicates that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein together assaulted a woman, and that woman passed away in 2000 by taking her own life. But officers on the scene at the time said that it looked like foul play. If they're releasing this stuff, imagine what they're covering up. Last night, the DOJ had another document dump of the Epstein files, and this one is shocking. According to document 20517, a limo driver reported to the FBI that he drove Donald Trump in his limousine. The driver said that he heard him bragging to a Jeffrey about abusing girls. But that's not the worst part. The report also indicates that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein together assaulted a woman, and that woman passed away in 2000 by taking her own life. But officers on the scene at the time said that it looked like foul play. If they're releasing this stuff, imagine what they're covering up. Last night, the DOJ had another document dump of the Epstein files, and this one is shocking.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Overnight, the DOJ released thousands of new Epstein files, and several of them include some very serious allegations about Donald Trump. I'll be covering as much of this as I possibly can today, but I want to start off here with the most serious file. This one talks about a limousine driver who picked up Donald Trump. He reported that some of the things Trump spoke about during the ride while on his phone were very concerning. He reported he was a few seconds from pulling the limousine over on the median and within seconds of pulling him out of the car and hurting him due to what he was saying. He noted that Trump continuously stated the name Jeffrey while on the phone and made references to abusing some girl. It goes on to say when this guy was talking about his time meeting Donald Trump, a victim's demeanor went stone cold, and she said he SA'd her along with Jeffrey Epstein. The victim said some girl with a funny name, probably referring to Ghislaine Maxwell here, took me into a fancy hotel or building and that's how it happened. When asked about calling the police regarding the incident, she said, "I can't, they will unalive me." Then on Christmas Day, she finally decided to call the police. Unfortunately, she was later found with her head blown off in Oklahoma. Officers on the scene allegedly said there was no possible way she could have done this herself. What I just showed you was an official FBI intake report, meaning a witness contacted the FBI, and their statements were recorded as part of an investigation. A lot of Trump supporters, of course, are claiming these new files are fake. However, I assure you they are not. Look at the top right there. I pulled this directly from the official DOJ website. And if you want to take a look at this file yourself, in the bottom right corner is the exact number of it. Overnight, the DOJ released thousands of new Epstein files, and several of them include some very serious allegations about Donald Trump. I'll be covering as much of this as I possibly can today.
Freak Boy Bill took the world by surprise. Said, "Oh, hold on, I only see me. Release all that. Hey, Trump, we was all friends. I keep seeing me. Where you at?" And that ruined their last argument because his latest release is pretty criminal. And hey, you still have time to leave the cult because what does that say? He raped me. I'm saying that shit out loud. Fuck the algorithm. replied, what? Donald Trump had raped her
Lord
along with
Jesus.
Jeffrey Epstein. Rape. And then what happened to her? She was found with her head blown the fuck off. No way it was suicide. All of a sudden, now I understand why he's calling this a hoax and say, oh,
my bad,
people
y'all.
are getting angry that they're being released. No. You shaking like a stripper because you raped somebody and then most likely had her killed. Yeah, I know. You're doing mental gymnastics trying to figure out, well, she could have lied. Bitch, why didn't you release this right away? We have the nefarious letter from Jeffrey Epstein to his pedo buddy Larry, where he specifically says, man, I took the short route, man. Good luck. But thankfully, our president also shares the love of young, nubile girls. Girls. He didn't even say women. And before he said, oh, well, this means sexually mature. Bitch, he talk about 13, 14, 15-year-olds. Is that really the defense you want to go with? Funny enough, after this letter was...
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, listen, I'm reading about the little Chinese thing. Y'all know the little Chinese astrology. It was the year of the snake. Everything was exposed. I said it was going to be some exposure. It's still going to be a little exposure. But people are going to get blessed in abundance. So if you've been on the right side of things of the goodness, not the right wing, the right side of great things, you're going to get blessed in abundance. Things that are trying to hurt you, like I was telling y'all, trying to hurt us. I'm going to say this. God going to make a way to where it won't hurt you. So get ready for your blessings. Things that are supposed to try to hurt us is going to be blocked. Things that try to hurt us, like what they're trying to do to deflect, is going to be blocked. Things that are trying to hurt us is going to be blocked. Just get ready for the blessings, okay? Now back to it.
And obviously authorities read it and they're like, oh, what the fuck? Return or sender. And a couple days later, what happened to Jeffrey? Took up top, but really down low. And I hope you dress cold, because hell is fucking hot and you deserve the worst, bitch. I knew he was scared because all of a sudden he started being nice to Bill. He been shitting on Bill for mad long.
Yeah.
Bill went to his island. I didn't go to the island.
Like Bill Clinton. I've always gotten along with Bill Clinton. I've been nice to him.
Now you like Bill? Because Uncle Bill ain't scared. Uncle Bill say, hell, release it then. Release him. Bill said, 1, 2, 3, release him. The moment that, that seems like that's just what happened. The moment Bill said 1, 2, 3, release him, they just released the whole damn thing.
He's been nice to me. We've always gotten along. Respect him. I hate to see photos come.
Bill was like, nah, fuck all that. Release everything, son. Because he was out here raping. I ain't do that. Yeah, I'm a freak. I'll be fucking hoes.
Oh,
not underage girls and not raping.
Wait.
Him, on the other hand. With that release, what does the White House do? They said, hold on, let's run cover up. Merry Christmas from us. Even though we just heard he celebrates Hanukkah. So
hey, Bill say 1, 2, 3, release him.
Why we even act like he celebrates Christmas anymore? He's the first Israeli president. Mark Levin said it. That's what he said. It's just like, y'all don't even sleep together. I know she sleep in the West Wing, you probably in the East Wing. And she probably text you like, don't even look at me, don't even hold my hand, because bitch, I hate you. And understandably so, this is like a store-bought life. And after a while, she's probably like, oh my God, underage girls, and he raping, what am I supposed to do? Ultimate question is, what mental gymnastics are you gonna do to tell yourself that Trump's still a good guy and that he still deserves to be president and not lock the fuck up? Release everything. Like I told you before, I don't give a fuck about no Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, none of these niggas, man. They can all go to fucking prison. And if you was defending it, aka Dweeb Patel, you little bitch, talking about, well, no, he trafficked to no one. Well, he trafficked to a lot of people, and that's proven in the file. So, fire, you should go to prison. Pam Bondi, prison. Hillary, prison. Freak boy Bill took the world by surprise. Said, oh, hold on, I only see me. Release all that. Hey, Trump, we was all friends. I keep seeing me. Where you at? And that ruined their last argument. Because his latest release is pretty criminal. And hey, you still have time to leave the cult. Because what does that say?
All right, y'all. Listen, I'm finna end this live. We finna go to something else. Y'all got me working from my corner today. I ain't mad. I'm gonna have to do, listen, all this information, I'm gonna make sure that I give it to y'all. Every month, starting from now on into January, on and up, we are going to do giveaways. I'm gonna make sure I do one every month. I'm gonna do 2 today. I'm gonna do 3 Tuesday, and I might do some. I'm gonna keep doing virtual giveaways because y'all be wanting it, and I have to give it to y'all. Y'all listen, y'all look. I'm here. I'm free, okay? All right. Thank y'all for watching. We're going to do a part 2 Friday. Anything come up, we're going to jump on it Friday. I don't want to mess up y'all Christmas. Somebody say time to go. We're going to leave with this time to go, and then I'm going to put the end on, and then we're going to jump into Romika cakes today. I got some information. Let's go ahead and share and play, child. Y'all keeping me busy. I love it, though.
Of how the DOJ released a bunch of new Epstein files, and in them, Trump is mentioned a lot of times, specifically this one where it says that he me and this one where they say for situational awareness, wanted to let you guys know that the flight records we received yesterday reflect that Donald Trump traveled on Epstein's private jet many more times than previously reported. For this beauty here, Jeffrey Epstein is saying our president also shares our love for young blah blah blah. The question now is, how much more are we going to take? We did get this beautiful response from the DOJ right here where they're like, oh, nothing to see here. MAGA, where you at? Epstein files, that's my fine line. Fuck all the other shit he's done.
Hold on, wait. Let me get the response. We're going to play one response because I can't do them all because sometimes I just want to just pop, like hit him in the throat. Ain't going to lie. Oh, they ain't say nothing. They quiet. All right, then, nothing to see here. We're going to leave. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. They are mad.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.